Retro Gamers, Antarp here from Retro Games Collector. Here's a quick tour of my games room by popular demand. It's going to be shot on my little Flip Mino hand cam thing. It's not a lot of good. It is HD, but the quality is not brilliant, and it's not going to be very steady. So if it makes you feel sick, just turn off. Thanks for watching, guys. And here we go. Here's the room. In this corner, this is where I do all my work, my web design. I shoot my videos and edit my videos and do my websites. Admin, Retro Games Collector, and Retro Gear. And here's my Pro Mac underneath. That's the Nerve Centre. I've also got this iMac. It's a pretty capable machine. But my Pro Mac is the one that does most of the work. Right, to the fun stuff. Down in this corner is where I keep all my Spectrums. I've got a load of boxed 16K and 48K Spectrums I've amassed over the years. In the corner there's a Spectrum Action Pack, a couple of boxed QLs, Box Plus 3. That was the Boots Action Pack, I think, if I remember rightly. Yeah. So there's a 128 down there somewhere. A red box, some Sinclair ZX81, Rampax printer, Z88, some Spectrum 6 packs, 4 of them, some more ZX81s, another 128, loose one, a WH Smith cassette recorder. I don't know whether any of you guys can remember those. And an Alphacom 32 printer. And if we come out of there and pan back a little, you can see a Macintosh SE. Probably the second ever computer that I worked on when I used to work in the print industry years ago. A load of Spectrum books and ZX81 books. Some magazines and some input magazines from the 80s, and whether any of you guys can remember collecting those with your pocket money. On the bottom shelf, a load of boring work things, and in the corner there some Sinclair Learning Labs for the ZX81. And back. This is where I keep all my games. Well, no, I don't keep all my games, I keep a selection of my games. This is just about a sixth of what I've got, the rest are all in storage. I will do a tour of my storage one of the days, but it's a right mess, so I don't really want to do it while it's in the state it is. Yeah, so up on top, just for display purposes, there's a Game Gear, Pocket Simon, House of the Dead, Dreamcast, Halo 2600, Boxed Lynx Mark 1, a tea tray as I like to call it. You could actually eat your tea off it, it's that big. A load of board games, some tabletops, Firefox, Astro Wars, Scramble, proper classics these are. Loved playing these when I was a kid. Top shelf, just some boring Xbox games, a load of HD DVD films for my HD DVD player on the Xbox. Remember that format? It was only around a couple of years and Blu-ray took over and destroyed it. Yeah, well, I collect those. Flat screen TV, Sinclair, a couple more display items, Qbert, Star Wars, some Parker games for the 2600. A couple of cute wind-up space operas. Right, to the games. Mega Drive games. This was my favourite console of the 90s, I must admit. Like I say, this isn't all my games, I've got a ton more in storage. It's a Nintendo shelf, 64 games, Super Famicom games. What else have we got here? Oh, some SNES stuff. Excuse the weird angles, I'm having to cram myself in between this and the chair. Some loose SNES cards. Don't you just hate the way some cards can't be displayed showing the labels? What were Nintendo thinking when they did the Nintendo 64 cards, which don't even stack up properly anyway because they're a funny shape, and the SNES cards which are bowed as well and they don't stack up properly, but you can't see the labels no matter how much you stack, how well you stack them, you can't see the labels. So stupid. PlayStation games, some original OG Xbox games and some PlayStation 2 games on the bottom there. Right. Like I say, I'm sorry if this makes you feel sick, guys. Here we go, Sega Master System. Now I haven't got all that much for the Sega Master System, so there isn't that much more in storage, to be honest. Mega CD, Sega Saturn, and a load of Dreamcast games. And this little pile in the corner here is stuff that I really want to have in this room with me, but haven't got room for yet. Oh well, might have to go in the storage. 2600 games, a load of originals, and a few homebrews. There's always strong. Brilliant homebrew. If you haven't actually ever played that, I'll recommend it. Oh, Activision games there. Down here, there's a load of CDI games and stuff. On the bottom there, some Philips Video Pack games. Don't know if you can make those out. There you go. And back up. Game Gear, Pocket Simon. I think I've already said all that. And a box 2600 games. And on to my 7800 collection. Pretty much got every cart for the 7800 now, but just after a few to finish the collection off. Some Jap Saturn stuff down there. And this is where I do my gaming, on this chair here. Nice comfy chair, had it for years. Don't really want to get rid of that chair, it's lovely. This is my table in front of it with Pride of Place, my 2600, Tetris lights, a bunch of magazines if I'm feeling bored and I want to read. And this is the console wall. So, on top of these shelves, an arcade, some 70s electromechanical games, flat screen TV, PlayStation 2, Sony PVM, a turntable on top there for playing some vinyl, another Spectrum, and Tomy Atomic Pinball Machines, Super Simon, and Atari Portfolio, some Pac-Man Ghost Hit Cups. I'll show you some of my consoles now. Right, let's just turn the lights on. Here's a Philips CDI and a Philips video pack. Video 7800, Mega Drive, Mega CD, and the bottom, that's probably my oldest console, that's Fairchild Channel F. NES, SNES, doorstop, GameCube, 64, Jaguar, PlayStation, TG16, Saturn at the bottom there. And coming over here, and television, nice bit of wood grain, ColecoVision, Xbox with the HD player, modded Crystal Xbox with every emulator known to man and every ROM known to man on it. Not literally, just a figure of speech. Dreamcast, Master System 2. Master System 2 instead of a Master System 1 because I can't fit a Master System 1 in there. I don't actually like the Master System 2. It's a bit, just looks like a bread bin, doesn't it really? Neo Geo X at the bottom there. Oh, I haven't mentioned my Amstrad emailer phone. And under the table is where I keep my a whole bunch of controllers and stuff, and my Turtle Beaches, and a few handhelds. And over in this corner, you might not be able to make this out, it might be a bit too dark, I don't know. Oh no. There's a whole bunch of box consoles. Some I've got on display, some I haven't. I've got about 200 boxed consoles now. Well, just over. Last count it was 200 and something. That does include things like barcode battlers and stuff like that. I do class those as consoles, so that's everything basically. And that's about it, folks. Thanks for watching.